Good day, welcome. Today I'm going to be discussing chapter 15, doing different things with switches. So, switch statements. So basically, switch statements is it's used to execute one block of code out of many different options, right? So you have different options, and it's used to um, choose one block of code, essentially. So over here we have this in our front end because of the code, where you can choose what you want to do for the day, and when you click, it's presented here based on today's date, 13th Feb, um, Thursday. So yeah, so over here the switch statement, there's this function, display activity, right? And over here you find out the day of the week with this variable. And then we have this variable var you should, right? This you should is basically the activity you should do according to the specific day. So here you have switch, right? And then you have the variable day of the week. Then within your switch statements, you have cases. So firstly, the what happens is the variable is expected to hold like an integer, right? So this variable is gonna hold a specific integer or the number, which is these numbers 0, 1, 2, and so on, right? So based on the value you choose, right, the block of code or the results will be shown here as what you should do for the day. So it's basically assigning tasks to do for the day, right? So when we move into the cases, there's different cases. So each case represents like the value of the week, right? So over here you have 0. This 0 represents probably Sunday, let me say, and it says take it easy. So if today was Sunday, right, and I clicked here, this will be presented, take it easy. Why? Because the case 0 is assigned to take it easy. Then we have case 1 and the same thing again, right? But the main thing we should know here is this: it's like the string is basically assigned to the specific case within the switch statement. So case 1 works the same way all the way until case 6, but they all have different strings attached to it. And these strings are assigned to the this variable you should, because this variable basically holds these strings. So when you go through each case, right, the correct case is chosen based off, well, in this situation, right, as you can see, the date, it's Thursday, that's the day. So when you go back here, right, and you see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, case 4 is basically selected, right, and you get this result: learn something new today. That's with that's basically with that's basically how the switch works. uh if it was case 5, which is Friday, you would get this result: make a list of things you like to do. So if you clicked here and it was Friday here, you would get a different result instead of this one. So yeah, that's how it works. So the program basically checks the value of the day of the week, and then it matches the day of week, right? It matches the day of week with the corresponding case. So the day of week is matched with any of these cases, the corresponding case, basically. And then, oh yes, if no match is found to the day of the week with the cases, what happens is default is basically executed. So then assigned to the you should variable, you'll have something has gone wrong. And then yeah, that will be the result. So basically, if none of these cases, right? Um if none of these cases are found, then default is the one that's left over and the only one that will be executed. So essentially it will be shown here. This string will be shown over here. So yeah, oh yes, and also break. What break does is it ensures that your program exits the case, right? So when you put break here, it will exit the case. But if you don't put break, it remains in the same case, basically. So after you execute the switch statement, right? The if there isn't a break, then the program won't exit the case. But because of this break, it's able to move to the next case. So yeah, and that's essentially how cases work, basically. But if you can also look here, we have this switch statement. Sorry, this switch statement over here. There's a variable meal that is presented, and it basically prompts you to choose the meal by clicking the number assigned to it, and then the variable, the response, right? And here we have the variable next to the switch case and switch statement, sorry. And within the switch statement, we have 5 cases. So each case has specific value assigned to it. If I choose case 1, then this will be my result, burgers and chips. If I choose case 2, then fat cook and chicken meal will be my result, and so on and so on. And if none of these are true, then we'll get the default result, which is that is not available. So how that will look essentially is let's see. Oh yes, I didn't transfer the things to the HTML, but that's basically the switch case in a nutshell. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for tuning in and yeah, just listening to the summary for chapter 15. Cool.